Hello, I'm Brett Knowles from PM Squared Consulting. This is a fairly detailed explanation of our award-winning 5-day OKR workshop. This workshop takes a portion of your organization from where you currently are to having operational OKRs at the end of the 5 days. We prefer the 5 days being done consecutively, but they can be spread out over as much time as you would like. Now, the first challenge that most organizations have in setting great OKRs is they don't have a clear view of how the strategy impacts their part of the organization. So the first thing we need to do is capture the overall organization's strategy. Now, when I say overall, if we're just doing a department, it could be the department strategy. If we're doing the whole entity, it's at the corporate level. And we're going to capture those in the form of strategic objectives and their priority, their weighting for the current OKR period. Now, we prefer to do this as a strategy map, one of the artifacts from the balanced scorecard methodology, but it's not necessary. But you'll find this would be a useful one-page dashboard to use later. So step 1, capture your existing strategic priorities. Day 2 is about making sure we cascade or drill that strategy down correctly to your part of the organization. And we do this through a unique methodology we've developed called the Ontology. In the Ontology, we list your strategic objectives on the left and the core processes within that scope of the business across the top. And then a cross-functional team assesses the impact of that process on the success of that objective. And from there, we can identify the critical strategic performance nodes. These black squares represent where there are more strategy points at play. And so as we develop OKRs, it's clear where we need to develop them. It's also clear how they link cross-functionally. Now, for many organizations, in addition to including the processes from your department, we may include additional processes from other departments that you don't own but are critical to supporting you in your success. And that might also include outside contractors or customers, so that now we have a holistic view of the critical performance nodes, both owned and not owned. And we can also include the initiatives or projects you have across the top to make sure we understand which of those are going to contribute to success and where we need to have those OKRs. This is typically a one-day activity with a cross-functional team. On day 3, we're now going to take that and begin to set those high-level objectives and key results. So in this example for ticket sales, we know it has a high impact on more passengers, on time or low ticket price, and focus on redesign. And so these are the objectives that they've created at the overall level: increasing recurring revenue by a certain number by a certain period, establishing a hard target of new customer growth by a certain period, and so forth. Now, that's at the overall level, and so now we've cascaded the strategy and performance down. We then take it the final level down to the team or individual. We agree on roles, whether we use RACI or some other format, and write the specific OKRs. And those OKRs may exist at the company level, the team level, or even the personal level. And we'll detail out what those are using best practices around OKR scripting. And then finally, turning it on. We need to agree on the weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual cycles and what happens to make sure that the OKRs are constantly on strategy, agile, and aligned to the evolving needs of the organization. Now, hopefully this gives you a good idea of what happens on each day. If you would like to learn more, please drop by our website, and our OKR section has dozens of more videos and details. Or feel free to explore the Executive Suite, which integrates OKRs with the rest of your management system, or use this link to book a call with me. Thank you for your time.